I'm attorney Bobby Warner. Many of you know me as an avid outdoorsman. I have nearly 2 decades of legal experience and I hunt every day. I hunt for those who are at fault, those who are careless, and those who need to pay. If you've been injured, now's the time. Call my office today for a free consultation. No fees unless we get money for you. I'm Bobby Warner. If now's the time, call 345-6789.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-6789.
Warner Law Offices presents Whitetail Frenzy.
Man, we've been hunting hard. I'm tired, wore out.
This is your first deer hunt, right?
This isn't your average hunting show, and hunting isn't our full-time occupation. We have families, full-time jobs, and face the same struggles as many of you. Months of scouting and preparation for a single short moment in time. That moment when you can't control your breathing and your heart is pounding out of your chest.
Whitetail Frenzy is brought to you by Scent Blocker, Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bow, Dual Game Calls, Get Real, Get Dual, Camex Crossbows, built like no other.
Not only is it week 5, but it's season 5. It just doesn't even seem real. Growing up, watching hunting on TV, and now we're here, we're making television, and we hope you guys love it, because like we always say, we sure have a lot of fun doing it.
We do, we have a blast. Just 2 young boys, Southern West Virginia, we're just living a dream.
Yeah, families, jobs outside of this. I mean, we don't do this full time, but we do have another exciting episode lined up for you guys. You know, first we're going to be with Nick Behoundis in Ohio, and then we have a special hunt where we've teamed up with Beyond the Backyard, a nonprofit organization. They're focused on helping get kids involved in the outdoors. You know, nowadays, that's a big deal. We're losing so many kids to technology, to iPhones, to cell phones. The kids just feeling entitled these days and not wanting to work for anything. We're losing so many people to the outdoors, and this organization is awesome.
Yeah, Bobby Warner, he started this with kids in mind, bringing the new hunters in. You know, without the new generation getting involved, we're going to lose the sport we love.
Yeah, we've been partnered with Beyond the Backyard from day one. It's a fantastic organization. But before we get to that, let's join Nick Behoundis. You know, Nick, again, he's one of our pro staff guys. He has a family, he has a job just like us, but his dream growing up was to have his own outfitting business. He started with this family farm in Ohio, and he's grown, and he started an outfitting business called Black Velvet Outfitters, and he's hunting on his own property. He's after a big buck. So let's join Nick in Ohio as he climbs in the stand, hoping to kill his biggest buck to date.
Guys, we just got settled in the stand. We're up here in Central Ohio. It's October 29th. Last night was a very interesting evening. We actually came here at about 1:30, 2 o'clock, tried to get into the stand. There's a big front moving through. Unfortunately, when we pulled into the gate out here, we had a buck about 60, 70 yards away from this stand that we're sitting in right now come through this field and was back in here. He looked like a pretty decent deer, so we decided to back out. So now we're sitting back in here tonight. I couldn't be more excited to be in here. Big cold front move through. It's a little bit windy tonight, but the rut's on. They're starting to push does, so you just never know what's going to happen up here in Central Ohio.
Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
What a crazy evening.
I'm attorney Bobby Warner. Many of you know me as an avid outdoorsman. I have nearly 2 decades of legal experience and I hunt every day. I hunt for those who are at fault, those who were careless, and those who need to pay. If you've been injured, now's the time. Call my office today for a free consultation. No fees unless we get money for you. I'm Bobby Warner. If now's the time, call 345-6789.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-6789.
Keeping more deer in your area and growing bigger bucks starts in the winter. The healthier a buck is as he enters the antler growing season, the more nutrients his body can utilize for antler growth. That's why we choose Whitetail Trail Mix as our year-round supplemental feed.
Whitetail Trail Mix is enhanced with peanut flavoring and roasted soybeans and is packed with 40% more protein and fat than corn alone. If you want to attract, hold, and grow more and bigger deer, go to whitetailtrailmix.com to find your closest dealer.
Hi, I'm Kenny Davis with Whitetail Frenzy TV. Whether I'm coming out of the woods or having a family get-together, I prefer Custard Stand Hot Dog Chili, the official chili of West Virginia Athletics. All you got to do is heat it up and serve, but most importantly, it tastes great. It's made right here in West Virginia with 100% ground beef.
Custard Stand Hot Dog Chili is available at the following locations: Walmart, Kroger, IGA, Save-A-Lot, and Sam's Club. And don't forget about the 6 Custard Stand restaurants located throughout West Virginia.
Hi, I'm Kenny Davis, co-host of Whitetail Frenzy TV. You know, over the years, we have used every deer feed product we can get our hands on, but none of them compare to Peanut Addiction. You simply pour it out, and they will come. You're going to see more deer and bigger bucks, hands down.
Peanut Addiction is a high-protein, peanut-based deer feed and attractant. Peanut Addiction. The addiction is real. Whitetail Frenzy is brought to you by Rambo Bikes and X-Stand Tree Stands, Slick Trick Broadheads, the original all-steel broadhead, Slash Arrows with integrated blade technology. Order using promo code Whitetail Frenzy. Custom bow equipment, competition-inspired hunting sights, covert scouting cameras. Size does matter. Custard Stand, the world's finest ready-to-eat hot dog chili. Hatfield McCoy Trails, offering some of the best off-road trail systems on Earth.
Well, guys, it's November 6th. We're back in our hunting hole spot. We've seen our shooter a couple different times in here, unfortunately. Excuse me, man, we've been hunting hard. I'm tired, wore out. I've actually got a 5-hour energy drink. I'm gonna have to use it tonight, I think. We've been hunting pretty hard. We've been on this deer. We just decided to come in here and hunt in between these food plots just to kind of scout around. We got all day tomorrow to hunt, so we may sit all day tomorrow if we need to, but hopefully we get it done here tonight. Let's get quiet, see what happens. Showing up. That's the second time I've seen him out here in the stand. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. It's just so tempting. It's probably 135 inch 8-point. Oh man, it's just I don't know. I hope I don't regret that, but there's bigger bucks on this property, and you know, he's probably a 3.5-year-old deer, so.
Oh my God, what a hunt. Oh, oh baby. I gotta sit down. Oh, thank you, God. That's the best hunt of my life right there. Oh my goodness. Well, here he is, guys. This is the buck we've been chasing for about 4 weeks now. We missed him about 3.5 weeks ago, the first week of October, and we've been after him since, and I cannot believe it came together like it did tonight. This has just been an unreal hunt. This is our like 4th or 5th buck we've seen today. We've seen 10 to 12 doe. We've been after this buck, like I said, for 4 weeks. We've been moving. We have 3 different stands in here. We've been moving around, and something just told me to hunt in between the food plots tonight, and I'll be darned, this buck came down through. I thought our night ended because a doe came in and busted us, and then this buck came down all by himself, the only deer around, and he comes down straight to us. 30-yard shot. The Elite did its job and put it down. It's just been unreal. I don't know what else to say. It's just amazing.
Nick Behoundis, man, you have put down some great deer here on Whitetail Frenzy, but that was an absolute slunger. That was Nick's best buck of his life with a bow. Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, Nick had a history with the deer also. You knew the deer was in the area, tons and tons of pictures. It's just going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, he had to carry at least 100 backpacks of apples in there.
Hey, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. It's in Ohio. It's legal. Whatever it takes.
It is. There were a lot of apple trees in the area. He brought in a bunch of apples, and he made it work. And, Nick's outfitting business, Black Velvet Outfitters, it's starting off with a bang. I think he had 7 hunters last year, and all 7 hunters had an opportunity at bucks over 130 inches. I mean, what a way to start your outfitting business and your outfitting career. Congratulations, Nick.
I'm attorney Bobby Warner. Many of you know me as an avid outdoorsman. I have nearly 2 decades of legal experience, and I hunt every day. I hunt for those who are at fault, those who were careless, and those who need to pay. If you've been injured, now's the time. Call my office today for a free consultation. No fees unless we get money for you. I'm Bobby Warner. If now's the time, call 345-6789.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-6789.
The Cirrus Wind Indicator produces a cloud that's not just going to give you accurate wind direction, but it's also going to tell you what the thermals are doing. It has a flashlight and a USB port so you can charge your cell phones. You can go to Cirrus Outdoors and order using promo code Whitetail Frenzy. Crossbow hunters, you want penetration and devastation? Slash Bolts comes equipped with a fixed blade broadhead on the front end, followed up by integrated blades within the shaft. They don't open until after penetration, giving you the best of both worlds. Get the Frenzy discount at slasharrows.com using promo code Whitetail Frenzy. Hi, I'm Kenny Davis, co-host of Whitetail Frenzy. One of our biggest keys to success is right here, lethal addiction. It's a mineral and attractant that provides valuable minerals and vitamins for your deer herd, and it has a smell and a taste that your deer just can't resist. 1 jug, 1 hole, 1 year.
Lethal Addiction is available in 6 irresistible flavors at the following retail locations or online at honeyhole.com. Increase your success. 1 hole, 1 jug, 1 year.
Well, this next hunt, it all started in Charleston, West Virginia at Cabela's at an outdoor adventure camp.
Yeah, the Outdoor Adventure Camp is hosted every year by Beyond the Backyard, and we've been part of this thing for several years now, and it was an honor this time to be there. We did something a little different. We made a $7,500 donation to Beyond the Backyard. They said that would allow them to introduce probably 500 new kids into the outdoors, which is huge, and we're just grateful to be able to do something like that. Again, this isn't our full-time job, but without the support of you all, the viewers, we wouldn't have the support from outside organizations to be able to pull stuff like that off. But also, in addition to that, Camex. We gave away a Camex crossbow.
Yeah, the winner of it actually was able to take the Camex crossbow. I took him to a family farm of a good friend of mine, Jake Boytek, in Roane County, West Virginia, on his first hunt.
Yeah, and this kid, Kyle Davis, couldn't have been more excited. He had never killed a deer, so AD over here was taking him out with a Camex crossbow, hoping he could sling a slash arrow and knock down the first deer of his life.
lot of you all out there, you know who we are. We're Whitetail Frenzy. For those of you all that don't, like Bobby mentioned, you know, we started from nothing. We're from right here in West Virginia, and we built this show from the ground up. We started, this was a dream. A lot of people told us we couldn't do it. And for you kids that are out there, just to let you all know, you know, we live in the greatest country in the world. We didn't have any contacts in this industry. I grew up 10 miles up Cabin Creek. We didn't know anybody. We didn't come from wealthy families, and people told us we couldn't do this, but we worked our butts off, and we invested in ourselves. So just to let you all know, if you have dreams and you inspire to do things, they're there. And Beyond the Backyard has been a fantastic organization. Bobby Warner, those of you all that know Bobby, started Beyond the Backyard. None of us would be here without him. When we started this thing, we had a meeting with Bobby in his office. And he knew what a long shot it was. But Bobby was one of the few people that had faith in us from the very beginning. And we've taken this show from starting on a little Saturday morning block on Fox 11 to not just airing on national TV in the United States, but in 20 other countries across the world. And we take a lot of pride in being from West Virginia and showing the world everything that our state has to offer. We have so much here. And sometimes on a national level, our state's not represented the way that it should be. So we take a lot of pride in showing the world that we have some of the greatest people in the country right here in West Virginia. And we're excited to take that to the national TV screen every single week. Now, Bobby we started Beyond the Backyard. He's had a lot of faith in us. And we're at a point now that we have opportunities to get back to our community and help out. And I can't even imagine how much this guy has funded this organization over the years. So we're proud at Whitetail Frenzy this year that we have a check for $7,500 that we are donating to Beyond the Backyard.
And for the record, that's our largest donation ever. That's amazing. Thank you, guys.
So we have a lot of prizes up here today, and this is all about the kids. But people like Bobby and the adults that are out there today, without adults getting the kids involved in the outdoors, the kids wouldn't have an opportunity. So all of you kids that are out there that have somebody that brought you here today, you should thank them. And we have tons of prizes for the kids, but we want to do something here before we give those prizes away that's a little bit different. We have an elite bow, Elite Energy 35, and this is our way to thank the adults that take the time to get the kids involved in the outdoors and come out. We had a drawing at our booth just a little bit ago, and we're hoping this person's present. She's got to be present to win this one. Is there a Matt May out there? Come on up here, buddy. I remember seeing him. He was at our booth earlier. On behalf of Whitetail Frenzy and Elite Archery, it's an Elite Energy 35.
All right.
How long have you been hunting? This is your first deer hunt, right?
Me shooting.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Where you live at? Jackson County, West Virginia?
Mm-hmm.
We're just about 45 minutes north of you up here on our family farm here in Roane County. We're glad to have you up for the hunt today. It's awful hot in the 80s. Deer aren't moving real good right now, so if we don't get one, don't be too disappointed with me, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna put you in the spot where we've been seeing a pretty decent buck for this farm. He's a big 8-point. We're going to probably.
If it's an 8-point, I'm gonna get it mounted on my wall.
Well, we'll get it mounted. If you shoot him, believe me, I'm gonna be up there taking pictures of you. But you'll settle for a doe if that's all that comes out, won't you?
Mm-hmm.
All right then. Deer meat's deer meat. Can't eat them old horns anyhow, can you?
Nope.
Before we get back to the action, go to whitetailfrenzy.tv to check out all of our latest Whitetail Frenzy apparel.
And don't forget to use promo code Whitetail Frenzy, all one word, to receive a discount on all orders. And don't forget, a portion of the proceeds from all our sales go to When Life Sucks. It's a nonprofit organization helping veterans with PTSD.
Also, use the same promo code for Igniter Lighted Knox.
Yeah, 37% discount on their online orders on all 3 packs of Igniter Lighted Knox. Keeping more deer in your area and growing bigger bucks starts in the winter. The healthier a buck is as he enters the antler growing season, the more nutrients his body can utilize for antler growth. That's why we choose Whitetail Trail Mix as our year-round supplemental feed.
Whitetail Trail Mix is enhanced with peanut flavoring and roasted soybeans and is packed with 40% more protein and fat than corn alone. If you want to attract, hold, and grow more and bigger deer, go to whitetailtrailmix.com to find your closest dealer.
Hi, I'm Kenny Davis, co-host of Whitetail Frenzy TV. You know, over the years, we have used every deer feed product we can get our hands on, but none of them compare to Peanut Addiction. You simply pour it out and they will come. You're going to see more deer and bigger bucks, hands down.
Peanut Addiction is a high-protein, peanut-based deer feed and attractant. Peanut Addiction. The addiction is real.
I'm attorney Bobby Warner. Many of you know me as an avid outdoorsman. I have nearly 2 decades of legal experience and I hunt every day. I hunt for those who are at fault, those who are careless, and those who need to pay. If you've been injured, now's the time. Call my office today for a free consultation. No fees unless we get money for you. I'm Bobby Warner. If now's the time, call 345-6789.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-6789.
Whitetail Frenzy is brought to you by Scott Releases, the #1 name in the release game. Whitetail Trail Mix. Go to whitetailtrailmix.com to find your closest dealer. Lethal Addiction Mineral and Attractant. Warner Law Offices. Call 304-345-6789. Peanut Addiction. The addiction is real. Cirrus Wind Indicator. Order at cirrusoutdoors.com using promo code Whitetail Frenzy. Whitetail Frenzy is also brought to you by the following partners.
Well, big thanks to Jake Wojtek and his family for letting us come out to his family farm and hunt. His dad just recently passed away, and that was his dream of this farm, was be able to bring new hunters into the sport, and we was able to do this with Kyle.
I got my man Kyle here with the Chemex crossbow. We're on the Wojtek farm, and we're just so grateful he's allowed us to bring Kyle up here and hunt today. He's gave Kyle open range. That means any deer Kyle sees and he wants to shoot, he can knock it down. So he showed you some big deer on trail cam, didn't he? Yeah, I got some big deer coming on trail cam. One big browse, probably mid 130s 8-point. Got probably a mid 130s 10. We are super excited to be in the blind today, aren't we, Kyle? Mm-hmm. Kyle's got the Chemex crossbow shooting perfect. Took a couple shots before we came out. Everything's good to go, so we're just gotta wait and see if anything shows up. It's hot, but we're optimistic. It's mid-October, so we'll see if we can't get it done today. Yeah, he gets excited. Yes! Give me some! You got her! Okay.
I think it's pretty cool that I shot a deer for the first time.
Yeah?
I'm gonna ask if I can get it mounted on the wall.
You didn't get that?
Nope, we heard coyotes, so we came back.
I reckon it didn't even see nothing.
See anything?
Yep, we got a big doe.
Big dog?
Did you get one?
Did you?
All right. Congratulations. That a boy.
Kyle Davis, congratulations. I mean, it looked like that deer got shot with a 300 Ultra Mag.
I've hunted a long time, and I've bow hunted a long time, and I've shot a lot of deer, and I've been with a lot of people that shot a lot of deer, and I have never, ever seen a result like that.
Not from an arrow or a bolt, and mind you, that wasn't a spine shot, it wasn't a shoulder shot. But this is what he was shooting. I mean, we shoot slash arrows and slash bolts. They come with a fixed blade broadhead on the front end, which punches that initial hole and is followed up by inset blades. These things open up after they enter the animal. So it's followed up by 2 devastating wound channels. I think it's a 2 1/8 inch cut. But we tried something a little different on this hunt. We tipped the slash bolt with a Slick Trick Raptor Trick broadhead. So you can see this. I mean, that is devastation right there. We've been shooting this one into the target a little bit, but look at that. You got a 2 inch cut here by the mechanical. This one doesn't open until it goes inside the animal, either followed up by that 2 1/8 inch cut. And it just knocked that deer on the ground. It never got back up.
No,
clean, ethical to kill. I mean, that was really awesome.
Yeah, it was quick. It was quick, and I mean, when the bolt hit the deer, I was in shock. I was like, oh my goodness.
You thought his shoulder shot or spine shot, right?
I did till we got into it. Yeah,
watching through the camera.
Yeah, until we got into it, I said, oh my goodness, those results were, I mean, they were amazing.
Yeah, if I'm a crossbow hunter, I'll tell you what, this is an awesome setup, but there's no way I would be hunting with a crossbow without the slash bolts. These things are really cool. But we hope you all enjoyed today's episode. We had Nick Poundis killed the biggest buck of his life in Ohio, and then Kyle Davis. Kyle loved the last name. Got the Davis brothers right here. No relation that we know of, but Kyle got his first ever deer, and that's always awesome to be part of.
Yeah, I can't imagine what was going through Kyle's head. I mean, his first time out, first time killing a deer, getting to be on national TV. I couldn't imagine us as kids like that. I mean, we were acting like we were behind the video camera and stuff as 7 and 8-year-old boys in the living room. I mean, this kid got to do it for real.
Yeah, congrats again, Kyle. Thank you guys for watching. Again, as always, just a couple average guys from southern West Virginia, families, jobs, living out our dream. Thanks to you all for your support. If you get a chance, go to Facebook, go to the Whitetail Frenzy page, give us a like, give us a follow. Let us know your thoughts. We'd love to hear your thoughts on today's episode and hear your feedback on how you are liking the show so far.
Once again, same time, same place. Check us out next week.
I'm attorney Bobby Warner. Many of you know me as an avid outdoorsman. I have nearly 2 decades of legal experience, and I hunt every day. I hunt for those who are at fault, those who were careless, and those who need to pay. If you've been injured, now's the time. Call my office today for a free consultation. No fees unless we get money for you. I'm Bobby Warner. If now's the time, call 345-6789.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-6789.
The Cirrus Wind Indicator produces a cloud that's not just going to give you accurate wind direction, but it's also going to tell you what the thermals are doing. It has a flashlight and a USB port so you can charge your cell phones. You can go to Cirrus Outdoors and order using promo code Whitetail Frenzy. Crossbow hunters, you want penetration and devastation? Slash Bolts comes equipped with a fixed blade broadhead on the front end, followed up by integrated blades within the shaft. They don't open until after penetration, giving you the best of both worlds. Get the Frenzy discount at slasharrows.com using promo code Whitetail Frenzy. Hi, I'm Kenny Davis, co-host of Whitetail Frenzy. One of our biggest keys to success is right here, lethal addiction. It's a mineral and attractant that provides valuable minerals and vitamins for your deer herd, and it has a smell and a taste that your deer just can't resist. 1 jug, 1 hole, 1 year.
Lethal Addiction is available in 6 irresistible flavors at the following retail locations or online at honeyhole.com. Increase your success. 1 hole, 1 jug, 1 year.